Hello, and welcome to the next episode of Todd Talks. When Todd talks, people listen. Hopefully. So, I'm continuing on with these day of reaction videos because the last one was pretty good in terms of views. My reaction videos usually have a major dip, and I only had uh, I had well over 150 views on my last one. So we're gonna keep going with this. So today we are talking about the reaction video to Wario versus King Dedede, and oh my gosh, they really went full tilt on this one, and that is not a bad thing in this case. I can honestly say that this was this was a death battle where I laughed multiple times during the fight, including certain moments that I'll be talking about in a bit. But first and foremost, I won! Me, this guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yes, my winning streak continues, and I am relieved because this was a very uncertain death battle for me because of the fact that Wario and King Dedede scale to their rivals in Mario and Kirby, both of which have proven to be, incredible fighters and all that. So it was certainly something to be wary about because do they scale perfectly to these two, or is it more of a case of they're close but not quite. It was really up in the air. And then during the Wario breakdown they talked about how he survived an explosion that cleared the sky, nuclear warhead style, and I'm like, oh crap, maybe DDD's in trouble. And then they show another feed that was like DDD having the power to split a planet in half because he scales to Kirby, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's okay. And then the battle was crazy, and oh my gosh, that battle, oh my gosh. So, any fears that you had that this battle may not have been good, it was. I really think it was quelled in the fight because they went full tilt crazy with it. They had him start with their final forms. I mean, think about that. Usually, like that's the ending is they go mass DDD versus Wario Man, but no, we're gonna start it with that one and then have them show off all their other abilities. That was really really cool to me. And then just the comedy aspect of it, they went really big into comedy for this one, like the Waddle Dee, who was overreacting because he's a big fan of Mass DDD, and the Goomba, who apparently is a fan of Wario Man. And then them seeing that their masked heroes are just regular Wario and DDD, and they were like, that was really really funny. So props to Death Battle. They said they wanted to do some wackier death battles in this one, and they did that here. So I'm really glad that they did. Let's see. There's a lot of again. This battle was just so wacky. I mean, I'll tell you when I was nervous. I was nervous the first time that Wario used the waft, um, because he literally just was in TDD's mouth, and he did the waft, and I'm like, oh no, don't tell me we can end the battle like this. And then when I saw DD was more or less fine outside of some gas, um, it was it was sorry. It made me happy because I'm like, oh, thank goodness. And then he tried to do it again, and then and DDD pulls out the Gordo, and I shouted, plug that hole. It was so wrong. Oh gosh. Yeah. And then the boomstick thing of having him making his own, like, the essence of fart, or sorry, the essence of flatulence device, the windmaker or windbreaker or something like that, and then causing Wiz to be knocked out. Oh, that was great. This was one of the funniest episodes of the season and in recent seasons by far. So, but in the end, DDD won. Very, very happy with that. And, hey, I'm all for Nintendo winning a battle. And this was Nintendo versus Nintendo, so I really couldn't lose, even though I didn't want Wario to win because of my winning streak. But, yeah, I am relieved. And I'm definitely going to be watching this one again because, oh my gosh, it was so funny. Laughed. So, next time on Death Battle is another unexpected matchup. And I have already seen some people complaining about this, but I really am curious to see how this goes because it is Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. Yeah. So this is going to be a very interesting fight because, okay, I can do a really brief preview here. Okay, so Green Lantern has his constructs, but Ben 10 has his aliens, and some of them I know can break the constructs. So what this really comes down to is, will Ben be able, will they allow Ben to choose which alien he gets, or will it be like most times in the show where it's a random mix of aliens? That's gonna be the deciding factor. But I'll break this down more in my next preview video, because definitely going to have to do some research on this, because even though I've seen most of the Ben 10 series, I need to know that they can what his limitations are again. So with that, I'm ending this episode of Todd Talk. Let me know what you thought of the Wario versus King Dedede battle. Did you enjoy it? Did you think it was as hilarious as I did? And of course, what do you think about Ben 10 versus Green Lantern? Very interesting. So thank you for watching. If you made this far, I know you were listening, and I will see you around.